How's everybody? How's the solar system? I see that Blue Origin sent a rocket up the other day with Katy Perry on it and Jeff Bezos' wife. That's putting your money where your mouth is, I would say. Nurla Tiaxiera says, hi. War Pratt's the GOAT. Crash Adams fan says, hi, friends. Mr. Spherical says, hello. It's Northern says, hi. Rex Hep, Soviet USSR says, cat. Hello, everyone. Sky Pyramixed. Mr. Spherical, cat, us. Keyboard cat, Shady, hi. Wow. Here for the cat. Well, I'll give you a quick look at him before we look at our videos and junk. There he is. See him up there? Hey, mister. Can you say good morning to your fans? Yes. He's whimpering. He's doing his after the catnip thing before his catnip. Good boy. Very good boy. Well, today, first of all, we're just going to have just something for pure entertainment. This is called Keyboard Cat. It's a bento video. It was released years ago. It's an unreleased rehearsal. And this is him rehearsing. You can see, this is why it was so cool to listen to the guy. Abigail says, I love your channel. Mano Dante says it's amazing. Yes, famous Dillburger. I stream every weekday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So join us, subscribe, like. Hey, there's Kula. Hey, Kula, how you doing? Fin waves. Now, what is fin waves? Let us know. Scramble DX says, you're the best, Keyboard Cat. Kensley says, hi, Kula. So, famous Dillburger. Well, I don't know if it's funny. It makes my mouth pucker up because when I think of the taste of dill pickle, I love it, but it does make me secrete a different kind of spit than normal. So here, take a look at this little video. I think this will change your mood, make you a little just happy for a minute anyway. That's all we expect. I don't expect any miracles. Look at that boy. Hopping over here. Penny. Well, that was that. It's not, how do we make that smaller again? Look at that. Hey, there we go. Here's one. Oh my God.
I got a Mazzato knife, and what followed was an absolute fiasco. So I almost made the dumbest.
Totally cat. It's a vibe. He could play. Oh, yeah, that Bento. He was something. Something else. So one thing I wanted to talk about today was, after watching the news this morning again, which probably I should just quit, I have a friend who gave up the news for Lent. I don't know if he'll pick it back up after Easter or what's going to happen. Oh, no revealing from famous Dilberger today of the real name. Can you still paint my cat today? Well, we might just do that. I have a bunch of things planned for today. This should be a good day to stick around. Give us a like if you have a finger to spare. And subscribe if you haven't. Share. Do those sort of things. Yes, Kensley, I think we're going to try and paint your black cat with yellow eyes. I still have a note here from yesterday. A fluffy back black cat. I've been subscribed for a bit, LOL, but it's midnight now where famous Dilberger is. Matuzal Lopez says, sorry for being late. No need to be sorry. Just join us anytime you can. There's something that before we go upstairs before we visit the cat and then go upstairs, I wanted to just get your take, not mine, but your take on, like I say, after having watched the news, I think, man, it's crazy. But I'm sure people have thought it was crazy all along. The caveman thought this can't go on much longer. And it did. Here we are. So what matters to me is, and I don't think this is a question that you get asked very often, so this is a rare time. What is important to you? What is important to you? Ask your heart, not your head. Keep it short. What's important to you? If you want to be serious, be serious. If you want to buy KeyCat on Solana, buy it on Solana. But be sincere at least, and be interesting if you can. But if you ask your heart what's important to you, we will know a lot. And that's what people need to ask each other and themselves more often. What's important to you? And are you living according to that? Are you living like you know that that's important? Kula says, cool video of Bento. He is cool. So let's go. What's important to you? I'll start it off by saying what's important to me is family. Family feels like biology. Biology is destiny. And family feels like real destiny. That's what's important to me. Take care of yourself and your family. Scrambled X says, you're literally the most chill dude on earth. Well, thank you. I think chill is good. Plush Island says, oh my God. I'm going to talk about my cat. Make sure you read it here, Charlie. What happened to the cat? He's here. What happened? I have my cereal. That's what's important to somebody, Crash Adams. And it's good to know that. So stock up on cereal, buy the stuff that's good for you. Share that with other people. When you meet someone, you go on a date, let them know cereal's important to you. It'll save, it'll save a lot of time. Yeah. Oh, Minnie says, I have popcorn. I love popcorn. I I really do. I didn't eat it for a long time, and now I'm eating it again. I just love it. I found a brand of microwave popcorn that doesn't have too much poison in it, and it tastes good. It tastes real good. Hi, everyone says I respect that. Miney, not mini. Miney has popcorn. Miney. Cool, some 112 says, hey, Keyboard Cat, I was RA Archives too, but thank you for answering me some weeks ago. God bless you. Thank you. Slushy says, hello. Now, Slushy, what's important to you? Let's hear it. Let's have it. Miney says, yeah. Hi, everyone says, how are you? Is that to me? Well, butter popcorn is good. Yes, I'm good. I'm having a good day. I figured out some software issues yesterday that were bugging me. And Kula says, what's important to me is family, friends, animal lover, lending a hand to others. Now that's something. Thank you, Kula. There's a sincere person. You know, Keyboard Cat is bringing out the good in some people. Hopefully, all of us. Slushy says cinnamon bun. Yeah, yeah, that's good. To do yourself a favor, make some homemade cinnamon rolls. Drizzle them with that white frosting. Scrambled DX says, my grandma actually fell down, so she's at the hospital now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Kensley says, so I'll start from the beginning. She was rescued cat by my mother. I'm pretty sure she was in it. It was in Alberta. Spooky, my cat was from my childhood. She was nice. When I would cry, she would come and see me. Now, see, there's a cat with some compassion. Animals got some things figured out. Miney says, I just finished playing Minecraft. Minecraft. RB says, dude, seriously. Hanine says, Hanine Hamid 303 says, it was so sad I even cry. Well, let's keep going just for another minute on what's important to you. So just get me framed up. Hi, everyone says, with my full respect, but how was your life after your cat passed away? Well, my life was just like anybody else's life when they lose something or someone that's important to them. It feels empty, and it's a precarious situation. There's an empty spot there you got to deal with no matter what. And you do it because that cat or that grandma would want you to carry on and make the most of your time here. At least that's what I think. Hi, everyone says, I am sorry. No need to be sorry. Emily Samuelson says, how was your cat like? My cats have all been friendly and productive and creative. Now, Presley, he's not really a studio cat, but he is a cat. So, you know, cats are like kids. When you have kids, if you have one that's really good at track and field, then you have another one that's not so good, you still love them and you treat them just the same. Kensley says, Spooky wasn't much of a cuddly cat, but she was kind, very kind to me. She sadly passed in 2020 due to sickness and old age. So it's officially been 5 years since her passing, and I still miss her very much. I can totally understand that, Kensley. Yeah. Crash Adams fan says, well, everything is important to me. That is a cool answer. That is a very cool answer. Jack says, was your cat energetic, fun, and friendly? Some of them are more than others. Scrambled XDX says, your streams seriously feel like a therapy session, but in a good way. Oh, that's good. Good to know because it's therapeutic for me too. Do I have a family? Everybody has a family. Yes, I do. Yeah, Tatterism is on board. Yes, welcome back. I actually own a plush that looks exactly like Spooky and a mask too from Kensley. Bye everyone says hi. Now that's clever. Emily Samuelson, we're sorry to hear that Emily's cat died in 22 from liver complications. Sorry about that. Wait, what? Says bye everyone. Hi everyone says thank you. Hey, here's some Spanish, isn't it? Keyboard Cat es una leyenda. From Pico de Gallo 567. Pico de Gallo. Bye, everyone. You have the same name as me. Is that Charlie? My cat is sleeping on the rolled carpet. Oh, that's so cute. And Kensley says, I am so sorry, Emily. Neptune says, can we see the cat? Well, I think it's time. All right, big guy. Time for you to shake loose and wake up. Smell the roses. There's his legs. They were just sticking out straight. Here he is. He rolls over on his back when he's trying to be cute. Hey, there was one. Crash Adams says, my grandma died not long ago. I don't know when, but this week I'm having a memorial, I suppose. Sorry to hear that, Crash. Sorry to hear that. So let's get something out of this cupboard here for the cat. There's some treats. He loves this stuff. And he loves this stuff. Catnip. Hey, look, buddy. There's some catnip for y'all. Oops, I gotta get my stool so I can climb up there and speak to him on his level. Is he gonna eat that stuff or what? Looks like it. George came and mowed the lawn today. Oh, look, he's gonna rally over some catnip. Kensley owns 2 cats. I like everyone says hi. That's important. Kula says, so Presley is so cute and loves his treats. Yeah, it's enough. I like everyone says hi, everyone. That's right. How are you gonna argue with that? Get you a taste of that. Get you some. Hey, that catnip costs $9. Get you a little. There he goes. He's digging in again. Get yourself a nibble. Isn't that great? There's something you don't see all the time on a live stream on YouTube, on this planet, on this day, at this moment, is Keyboard Cat eating catnip like it's going out of style. Oh yeah, that's gonna change his morning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Presley. Snow BS says, hola, Senor Michin. Crash Adams fan says, my cats go crazy with catnip. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Kula says, hello, everyone back. Scrambled DX says, your cat is seriously so cute, but unfortunately I have to go now. Bye and have a great day and or night, and we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. I hate anyone says hello. Where can I find catnip? Oh, at the pet store. You know, where you buy cat food, they'll usually have some catnip for you there. My next live stream is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Please be there with us. And look at this. People are throwing around the word hate quite a bit. Hate doesn't make you feel very good. Doesn't make me feel good. Hi, I hate anyone from hi everyone. Jaden says Keyboard Cat has good piano skills. Well, we're working on it. And we have plenty of old videos of other Keyboard Cats in the past and of some of their outtakes. We'll never run out of material. Kensley says, I surely will make your stream tomorrow. Look at him. Thank you, and we will see you then, Kensley. My cat, Crash Adams fan says, my cat Roxy just eats it like she's in an eating contest. Kitty says, "Okie, then I surely useful." Look at him, he's zoning out. Oh. He's zoning. Look, when he gets on his back like that. Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone says, you remind me about my grandpa in a good way. Well, thank you for that. Jaden says, I also have a cat. Kensley says, I have asthma and it sucks. Yes, I know some people with asthma. It is a suckish thing. Jaden says her name is Lily. She's playful. Hi, everyone. You're welcome. I think I'm going to get this cat some beef flavored, at least, treats. I'm trying to open this package with one hand. It's not working so good. So come on, little package. Open up. We got a famous cat waiting for some treats here. There they are. Oh, he'll eat these. I've discovered recently that he loves these things. So let's go up here. Smell that? See? He's having a little smorgasbord there. See, he's having a little smorgasbord there of cat treats. Hi, everyone said I subscribe to you, and we appreciate that. Kensley says, my cat allergies are starting to get better, but my dog allergies still suck. And blah, 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 I can't pronounce it, says cute cat. Thank you for that. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Jaden says, I mean, she wants love. Yes, my cat is happy for breakfast. There's two more snacks there. And then some more catnip. He might dig a little deeper. Oh, looks like maybe he's through. Oh, yes, he loves it, little Tommy Robbins. Oh, yeah. Get some of that. That's good. Honey Nay, Hamid303 says, I love your videos. Thank you. Miney says, how many cats do I have? Right now, just one. But we're getting closer to getting more. Look at him. Looking away. Oh, yeah, he's having a good day now. Look at how sunny it is outside. Sunny and warm, at least for this part of the planet. Cloudy Puffy says, hey, I have good news. What? What it is? Look at, he's taunting the food. Here. This is morning? Oh, yeah. Cloudy Puffy says, my cat is now pregnant now. Oh, that's such good news. Some more little ones coming into the world. Look at this guy, speaking of happy cats. I'm going to put one of these snacks right in front of his little nose, right there. Yeah, he's going to eat it. Nice. What's the best? Oh, yeah, I got to pay my bill for the pest control sprayers, but I can't. There we go. There we go. Back at it. I had pushed the no camera button, I guess. I didn't know that I did, but yeah, there we go. Terrific. We have a little light show going on here. Hey, I put a new bulb in that electric light globe yesterday. It's awful pretty. In this case of keyboard cat memorabilia, collectabilia, bilia is there's an old TV from what, I'm guessing the early 50s. Look how little it is compared to bigger TVs. That is a cool TV. So happy to have it. So I think it's time to go upstairs. I have some things planned for up there. Look at who's just giving me the eye here. Come on, mister. Oh, he's happy. That's what you call a happy cat. So now, let us go upstairs to the studio portion of today's sort of a TV show. It's an internet TV show now. And first we'll do the weather report. It's supposed to be 59 today. And there is the yard. George came and mowed this morning and weed whipped for the first time this year. And it's getting me interested in getting outside. There comes a jet. Oh, there goes my feet. So let's look at yesterday, if you recall, we were doing a painting of a keyboard cat sticker that says play on the bottom of it in the midst of a huge psychedelic Hokusai style wave. And we're going to continue on that today. I will admit that I did a there. I'm getting good with this camera. No, I really am. Look at there. All right. So now, what'll we do? I think I want to do just some dots. I don't know why. Not that pen. That thing's a mess. Maybe this one. Sure. I'm just kind of doing a little marker stippling here, a little pointillism to wake up the world. Yeah. That's kind of fun. It's hard to make painting interesting on a video like this live feed. I think I'm going to put some colors in here where unbeknownst to you all, I did some marker around some of this detail stuff here. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go on in and put some color in there. I mean, isn't there a reason to? Look at that. And I think we'll look at a little bit more of this, and then I'm thinking we might call this painting done. That is looking pretty good. Just a little bit of water. Kind of spread that out. Feathered in. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little of this green, since it seems just wrong. I'm thinking it could be just right. Right? Hey, here's a color we don't use very much. Good old purple. Phthalo purple. At that. Hmm? Yeah. So, it's a good question to ask when you go on a first date with someone or even just when you have a new associate for any reason, business, pleasure, you name it, is you say, what's important to you? And I think really you got to ask it about 3 times to earn the right to hear the answer. And you can do that. There's some white bubbles like, sure. I'm kind of liking this painting. I think we're going to sign it. I think. Now, let's look at there it is compared to the wall. There's the wall. And how does the painting look compared to the wall? I would say damn good. Look at that. What are we going to call it? This is going to be called Wave, and it's going to be number 89. 89. Man, we're getting close to 90. And then 100, I don't know what's going to happen then. Wave. Does anybody remember New Wave? Kind of back with the punk movement. New Wave. So this is going to be called Charlie 89 in this world. '89. Let's put the marker away. And let's move the tripod aside pod. And look at that painting. Well, I gotta say I'm digging it. Oh, there's one thing that's bothering me a little bit. I want to see a little bit of something over here. Oop, not that. To kind of complete that corner in, like so. And then I think I want to paint a little bit of white right here. You know, I went to art school in Japan, but I gotta say, I don't think I took a painting class there. Although I did a lot of painting there. See, that looks better. That looks better. So we need a little bit of dark right up there to make that drop shadow on Mr. Logo look a little. Yeah. So now in this placard up here where it's going to say some words, let's just write in play, the word play. I'm thinking. Play, right? It's done. At 40 minutes and 44 seconds. I wonder if this will show on camera. This is a thing I found yesterday in some of my junk. It shows Napoleon kind of jumping around. That's kind of nice. Look at him. Heck yes. Yep. Here's a portrait my friend did of me in Japan years ago. Her name is Sue. She's quite a painter. She lives in New York now, and I'm in touch with her. Yeah, it's like airbrush. She did really a bang-up job on this thing. Really nice. Nice work, Sue. One of my favorite artists and one of my favorite people. Tatterism says, oh, wow, that's art. And Tatterism also says, what's the oldest thing in your house? Well, it could be me. No, I was born in 51 and my house was built in 51. So we're even on that. What's the oldest thing in this house? That's a very good question. I'm thinking. Maybe some doilies that my Italian and Polish grandmas made. I have them saved a few. And those are probably from way before I was born. I think I have a few rocks in the house and maybe something like that. Maybe that old TV, that's pretty old. I know lots of Japanese words. I can sort of speak Japanese. Koshi choto dake. Konnichiwa, o genki? Ore wa yoroshi. Ya, ii hito anata. Daisuki yo. Katsudon. I can count. In Japanese, it's weird that they have counters. For us, when we're counting things, if you're counting garbage cans, you say 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're counting cans of paint, you say 1, 2, 3, 4. Pencils, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in Japan, depending on what the subject is, the counters are different. So thin cylindrical things like pencils or chopsticks are called pon. Ippon, nihon, sampon, yonhon. And just normal counting 1, 2, 3, like counting exercises, is ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kuju. And things that fly like birds or airplanes is satsu. I satsu, ni satsu, san satsu. Flat things like pieces of paper or the stories of a building are called mai. Ichi mai, ni mai, san mai, on mai. People are called shitori, shitari, sanrin, yonin. It is enough to keep you on your toes. I don't know a whole lot of counters, but I know some. I can get around in Japan. Like I know how to get on the street and ask someone, where's the train to Kyoto? Which way? Or where's the bathroom? Bathroom is otearai, which means honorable hand washing. Otearai wa dochi ga. Is Japan a good country? I think so. I had a great time. It's had some rough times, and so have we. We're all in it together, I can tell you that. Aziz Plays is Tatterism is learning Russian, and Aziz Plays is rest in peace. Señor Trinosario says, está invitado a España. See? What the is going on? Says, do you miss Keyboard Cat? Of course I do. Yes. But when I miss certain things on a level, it motivates me to invent things like that and to be like that thing I miss. What it was about that I liked, be that for other people too, or just for the planet. Third reminder from Tatterism, keyboard cat is a vibe. It's a vibe. My friend Jim made a great songwriter. An artist. He made a song called "You Can't Avoid a Void," which is really one of my favorite songs of his. Jaden is being sweet with condolences. So I'm thinking it's about quitting time for me today. I'm gonna cut some old video footage that I found of my friend Stowe. I'm gonna cut some footage of some old fun videos we made when he was a little kid. Now he's a big kid. I think he's gonna like it. So stoked, stand by. And everyone else, it's just always a massive pleasure to be here with you. I urge you to give me a last minute like here because I'm going to sign off. And I don't know if I'm going to eat a bowl of cereal, but that one person who said what was important to them was cereal. What the F is going on says I make comics. Just another cup of coffee from Cula. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I might make a cup of coffee and have a bowl of cereal. I have Cheerios. Hi, everyone. Ramen or sushi? Wow. I like them both. I ate a lot of both when I lived in Japan. FC Megabyte says, bro, you are so old. Don't die, legend. What the F is going on says, it's called light. I love ramen. I love sushi. I lived on ramen for months in Japan because it was like 10 cents a package, and I was broke and I didn't have much of a kitchen. No, I don't still live in Japan, no, but I've been back several times since I was a student there for work, and it was great. It's great if you've been there during a fun time in your life. And I'll tell you who was popular and who I just got addicted to when I had my year in Japan. It was Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album. Ooh, man. Cula says, you're not that old. I don't think so, but, I'm the guy stuck in this body. So whatever happens, happens. I get what I deserve, I guess. If you're doing your thing and you're sincere, then what comes your way is what comes your way. But if you're not doing what you think you should do and something icky comes and finds you, I don't know. That's not that good. So until tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I say Ohayo gozaimasu, which is good morning, konnichiwa, which is good day, and konbanwa, which is good night.